cooking with beer, of course, it's cooking with chaos, so you cannot cook without beer. You just kind of like pour it in. Woo!
Ooh, and it sizzles up
It's the continuity. Every layer gets kissed with a little bit of sour ale.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Oh, lovely red Flanders red, yeah.
From chaos. That's
We'll be sharing all of this with you, but
food.
tonight's about knowledge.
Food.
This is the test kitchen. This is the alchemy part of it, and we're letting you in on some secrets. So hang with us, folks. Hey, welcome to Cooking with Chaos with your host Enal Nevitz
and Trout's Law.
my trusty sous chef. We got a Chaos here, Brew Club. We got a Harvest Fest coming up, our third annual Harvest Fest, and we're calling this the Haunted Harvest. As you may be aware of, our precious Brew Club number 1 was destroyed by condo developers, but we have relocated, and we're at 2417 West Hubbard, Chaos Brew House 2.0. We're calling it. It's gonna be awesome. But you know, back to talk of beer and parties and food. Tonight we are gonna make a harvest lasagna. I'm wearing underneath my Chaos shirt, my lucky lasagna sweater.
Layered.
And Trout's is layered, as tonight is all about layers. Lasagna is about what's in between the noodles. And tonight I want to introduce America to a concept, the world, putting this on YouTube. It's called Roots to Fruits Harvest Lasagna. Some people, I was once called the white trash gourmet. I kind of took offense to that. It was by some modernist cuisine type who wanted, like, you know, their potatoes just to be on one part of the plate, and then like the cabbage is in one part of the plate, and then, like, you know, maybe the leeks are in with the cabbage, but sparingly. You know, you don't want to like blend too many things at once. I get excited about my food. I kind of want to put everything in the mouth at once, and what does a better job of that than
Tubers?
lasagna?
Lasagna.
You get a bite of everything in every single bite.
We are not separatists. We're not lasagna.
No.
We're layered, but we're not separatists.
We know it's all about the synchronicity, that singularity of flavor. But we're going to have a lot of good things going on here. Trouts is all excited about the tuber. Do you want to explain to folks what's going on? So we're in. Let me just explain. We're in the subterranean layer of this. The way you think about this, folks, is there are things that grow underground.
Underground.
Like potatoes.
Tubers.
These are all tubers.
Tubers.
A tuber is
a fleshy. Let me look that up.
Trouts, get on the interwebs. And he's my fact checker. He's my sous chef and my fact checker. As you'll see, we're going to be doing a lot of chopping tonight.
Oh, here it is. It's a swollen, fleshy, usually underground stem of a plant, such as a potato.
So, we got blue potatoes. Blue potatoes. Check out this one.
They give buds.
This is like an alien tuber. He kind of has like his own ship. Woo!
Wow.
Woo! He sees you coming and going. He's got eyes.
Over here, alien tuber.
Woo! And then this was like, oh, it almost looks like, you know, Tiny Dancer.
Tiny Dancer.
Some little spirit of the underworld.
Okay.
Celeriac root. I'm fond of this ugly one. This is going to impart some real nice savory flavors in that base layer, our subterranean layer.
Subterranean layer. Where did the tubers come from?
Everything came from the green grocer. We got Jerusalem artichokes, sunchokes, if you're from the lower portion of this United States. And then things underground like a shallot.
A shallot. I don't think that's a tuber though.
Not a
I think
tuber.
that's like an onion.
But good. Here's the idea, folks. People get hung up with recipes. I'm not gonna actually give you any ingredients. It's a concept. Where do you start with the first layer of your lasagna? Anything that grows underground. So what's next?
What would be next? Next would be the mid-level.
No, let's just get to the surface. Oh, mid-level of the lasagna, you're right. We're talking about layer 2 of the lasagna.
Yeah, that would be...
Terra firma.
Terra firma.
Things that are on the ground. Like,
Where do you come up with these fancy Latin terms like terra firma?
we're learning geology and biology and ecology.
Latin.
And so, like, a cabbage is on the ground, and I've never used meat in one of these, but it was like, well, I got bacon, that's a pig.
Oink!
The pig walks on the ground.
Terra firma, you say?
Terra firma.
Right.
And then I got this out of the free bin at the greengrocer, this is like a pear that hit the ground. It's not, it wasn't like on the tree, you found it on the ground.
If it was on the ground in terra firma, if you pulled it out of the tree, it's not.
It's soft.
That would be an anti-tuber.
This is kind of like a road pear, and then
Road pear.
we're pairing fruits. We're all about savories and sweets blending together. We got a cubanella pepper and a leek. I think the leek kind of goes through all strata here. I'm not really sure what happens here. We'll look on the internet for that. And then we got the middle part, and then there's green, and then roots to fruits. So we got like apples and tomatoes. One problem with lasagna is getting a stiff top noodle.
I think the French call tomatoes some kind of apple, don't they?
Yes, it's in the fruit family, but more importantly, stiff top noodle, no.
Stiff top noodle, no.
No, I don't mind a little crunchy on the edge of my noodle, but you know, so the idea is these tomatoes will be all over the top. The juices will just settle into that top noodle and keep it nice and moist. And it's a harvest, roots to fruits, in all flavors in one bite. And oh damn, I forgot the most important part, or perhaps the reason we're here is
the
beer.
Binder.
The binder. And what are we cooking? We're cooking with beer, of course. It's cooking with chaos, so you cannot cook without beer.
Well, now without chaos beer.
We have a chaos Flanders Red, part of the Barrel Age series from Brewhouse One. This is a legacy beer.
Legacy beer, you say?
Almost 2 years old.
Oh my God, that's got to be sour ale by now.
Woo! It's a real pucker. Boom! It hits you in the pucker.
That's puckalicious.
Pulls your pucker real tight. And then seasonings. It's going to be simple, folks. We got our salt, we got our pepper, caraway seed, cabbage,
Caraway go well together.
sesame oil, a little rice wine vinegar, and then I got to plug Alewife Farm. We've got a ginger apricot ale mustard. Good people, Kedzie Carol. Kedzie stop. First Sunday of the month, you got to get yourself down for some soaps and fine mustards. All locally produced. All of this stuff locally produced.
Is it organic?
There's a lot of organic here.
Most of it?
Our noodles are organic. I believe this pig was treated very well on Gunthorpe Farms. At the greengrocer, you find very ethical meats and produce. Meaning, I don't believe this thing was tied down while its babies fed off of it.
They probably gave him a lot of Novocaine before he offered.
And then I grew our own herbs. You can grow it yourself. Yes, we have sage and rosemary and oregano.
Oregano. What did you turn Italian also?
No, where it's kind of a waspy Anglo-Saxon lasagna. Some might call me kind of a hipster bullshit artist, but we're gonna give this a shot. So hang out with us, folks, and see how this all turns out.
Chop to the chop chop.
And join us Saturday, November 2nd for Chaos Requiem for a Brew House. Our first brew house was destroyed, but we are like a phoenix rising from the ashes. I don't want to work! We'll have new Chaos shirts featuring the Aurora Boreas with that snake that eats itself.
Oh.
Ooh, it looks real sexy with the Chaos logo in the center.
I'll bet.
Yeah, we're working that up. And so we're going to have food, great beer, good times, good people. And we'll be sharing all of this with you. But tonight's about knowledge.
Food.
This is the test kitchen. This is the alchemy part of it. And we're letting you in on some secrets, so hang with us, folks. Here we are with our subterranean critters. Get a better silhouette on that.
Yeah, oh, look at that. Oh man, the buds are gonna
That's a
taste
crazy
good.
tuber. Speaking of crazy tubers,
What is this brain looking thing?
so what should people know about prepping tubers? Cut the gross parts off, like
The gross part. Oh man, it's like the inside of a brain right
it
there.
looks a little brain-like.
Now what do I do here? This is a skinner, and I'm just gonna pull these little eyeballs.
I'm like a neurosurgeon here, just shaving away years of memory. And then we got our parsnip, and then we're gonna just be like, oh, no!
So much for Tiny Dancer, you just cut her legs off.
This one was a little dry on the edges, so get rid of those rooty things that you think you're gonna have trouble chewing on. This is all about
Yeah.
textures and things that are satisfying.
Shave it a little bit here. a little
Shave
bit
off
there.
the rough stuff. Trouts, I told him to on these chokes, like just get rid of the pimple heads, like
the little eyes.
the blackheads, if you will. Ooh, off with you.
Ooh, this
And
is
we'll be
fun.
mincing up some shallot and getting this in a pan.
That's gonna make me cry.
Perhaps. And we'll get this going real quick and show you how the sizzles in the pan.
Awesome. Yeah, do some detail shot and we'll do some funky time-lapse shit. Thank you, babe.
Thank you, babe.
sun chokes,
Sun chokes.
the blue potatoes,
Oh, those blue potatoes.
and then we got one parsnip.
What is it? Subterranean? Our subterranean mix.
Our tuber rat tattooee.
My favorite part when the first sizzle. Yeah, we got our starchy tubers starting because they're gonna take some time to cook here. Some people will be like, oh, shouldn't you be parboiling that? Oh, your
Parboiling, what's that?
Oh, your starches are gonna coagulate and whatnot. I don't care. We cut everything down into nice little pieces. I got a couple of pans going because, surface area browning.
There's that sizzling off
Okay.
it. Look at that.
And then I'm gonna add some rosemary to this layer. Think about
Some
seasoning.
rosemary.
I got herbs. I'm thinking maybe each layer gets a different herb.
Each layer a different
I
herb.
just thought of that a few minutes ago.
That's good. I like that.
And then we'll be cracking open some Chaos Homebrew soon.
Chaos homebrew.
It wouldn't be Chaos Cooking without Chaos Homebrew.
Chaos homebrew cooks the chaos.
All right, come back.
I can't believe we waited this long to break the ale out.
Man, I thought this whole process was about Chaos beer.
It is about Chaos Homebrew.
Chaos homebrew.
This took me to a whole new world of all grain brewing and barrel aging. Like I said,
Barrel aging. That's special.
yes, it's barrel aged. And by the way, thank you, Trouts, for this handsome label.
Oh, yeah, that's how we roll.
Yes, so-
with crayons.
This ain't a super fizzy beer. That I got a little bit of that, like, this is what we call though a Flanders Red.
Flanders Red.
Yeah, there's some nice red in there, and it's a malty sour ale. You're not gonna get any hops out of this. No hops. We can hop. You can hop if you want to, but leave it out of my sour ale.
I really like these cute little containers.
Yeah, this is my.
Is this important for sipping?
This is my special sippy cup. You get my guest cup.
I'm a guest. I'm your sous chef.
Yes. So, but now little reaction shots. Let's drink.
That's gonna be sour, ain't it?
It's a sour ale.
It's poker up sour.
Ready
All right.
yourself for this.
One.
Whatever you need to prepare yourself.
Hi.
Aroma. Cherries. Cherries and a sense of that, a little touch of vanilla.
Red Flanders Field to me. That's where Poppy's coming
I'm just gonna go ahead and drink.
All right, you done. All right, 1, 2,
Cheers.
3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's puckalicious.
I know. I'm drinking and drooling at once. It's a curious thing. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna drown in that kind of like place where the ale and my saliva, go tsunami on me. Ding. Yeah.
There, I think a little bit.
But this is now going in our food. We're cooking with chaos. So let's.
Cooking with chaos.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Now, how you gonna do this? You just.
Yeah, I don't know. You just kind of like pour it in.
Ooh, and it sizzles up
It's
like that.
it's the continuity. Every layer gets kissed with a little bit of sour ale.
Yes, sir.
These tubers, yeah, they're all tender now. Like, we don't want to just start with fresh tubers here. As we finish each layer, we'll just go ahead and dump it in the pan. Here's our subterranean layer.
Subterranean layer. That's that's the base of our lasagna.
It's all downhill from here, Trouts. All right. Okay, on to terra firma. We're done with the underworld of tubers, and so here we got our base, the cabbage.
The
And
cabbage.
Oink. Woo. Hey,
The
sweet.
head and the oink.
Sweet. We're gonna braise that up in bacon fat and leeks. We're gonna start getting this leek into the mix, and a little touch of pear in there. We'll put that in when we layer.
That would be the terra pear.
To tear a pear, and you don't need to cook everything, but some of these things that are super crunchy, like our tubers, cook them down and then layer up. Oh, yeah.
The
So
terra firma layer.
Terra firma's cooking up nice. We got a lot of bacon grease. Put some of that bacon grease on. Oh, we cheated a little. We let our terra firma leak into our subterranean. We got bacon fat up in the tubers. And then, so I got my cabbage and leeks and bacon here. Trouts had a good idea. He said, let's just keep the top layer to the fruits. Our road pear has now been elevated. And I'm going to put a little more sour ale up in here, get a little vinegary acidic elements. Whee! Oh, lovely red, Flanders Red, yeah.
From Chaos, that's Chaos beer.
Chaos beer
Your way.
in the house. Noodles are indeed tricky. I look for that little thin line in the middle. done. I believe I'm done. I believe I'm el dente done. So I haven't talked a lot about noodles. We got some good ones, and it's an important part with the layer structure. Gotta keep them separated.
Layer 1 done. Coming up to the terra firma right here.
Terra firma. Oh, let's just do it.
Yeah.
Here's tonight's been a slow process, and slow cooking is about savoring every step of the way. But
Did you get the sour ale in there already?
oh, totally.
Okay, maybe just a spot.
There you
go. Just
more
checking.
beer.
Yeah.
More beer.
Yes, sir.
And then this is the part I love. It's like an avalanche. It's a snowball effect. We're rolling with this. Woo!
Good God.
I'm besides myself with hunger and lasagna lust.
Oh, look at that pot liquor down in there too. Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. On to fruits. We got
on
some.
the fruits.
What's Trout's got going on over there?
Trout's has got apples going on here. Got green apples. Got this nice tart red apple, and we're gonna fix to do a pear. Just like that. Oh, and don't forget our pepper. We're gonna put a little zing with that fruit.
Looks like we got our final layer. The fillings. It was a thin layer, but it's good.
Yeah.
We got some
Right
pepper.
on top, some pepper, some pears, couple different types of apples.
We got a tart Granny Smith. We want some tartness. We're all about the tartness here with this sour ale
Sir.
lasagna. Okay, I think we did real good here, Trout.
Man, looks really good there, Chef.
Woo! So, we're just gonna go ahead and do a little sample again, folks. If you're interested in the art of home brewing, meet us at Chaos Haunted Harvest Fest, Saturday, November 2nd. It's a members only party. We're a brew club. You gotta join the family. But we got a trial membership. $30 gets you 60 days. You can sample fine ales and ciders. Get into this fine cuisine and brew your own beer.
And learn what you like to cook with. Beer. Chaos beer.
Yes, exactly. We know how to mix it up. Let's just. Ooh, yeah. Oh, let's just
that
go.
all right?
For it. Oh, I grab. Oh, sometimes you grab a noodle.
An extra noodle. Oh, look at that.
That's alright. That's cool. Yeah. Oh,
Layer per layer. It's still steamy.
there's a lot of goodness in this pan still.
It's right there. Oh, yeah. I knew the layers would mix together well.
Like I said, I want it in my mouth all at once. And bang, oh, this is working for me. The sour ale is the definite component here. Tying it all together. Woo!
Good through and through.
I don't know if I can talk much more. I just want to dive into this.
It's time to eat this thing.
Yeah, let's, good night, folks. See us party time.
See you in Chaos.
Meet you on the interwebs. More news of great culinary bliss.